Welcome back to the Real Estate News. Joining me now is Geri Colucci with Equitable Property Management. So welcome, Geri. It's great to see you today.
Thank you. As usual, I'm glad to be here.
Now, we've talked a lot, and the last few times you've been on the show about your long-term rental program.
Right.
But you also manage quite a significant collection of vacation homes, right? So
we do.
Can we talk about that a little bit today and tell us a little bit about, what's involved in managing a vacation rental home?
And actually, the primary focus of taking care of someone's vacation home is that we safeguard it for them.
Okay.
So the integrity of the house is never compromised by the weather, by a leak through the roof, or anything like that.
Okay. Now, how often, are you checking the house monthly, seasonally, weekly? How often do you check on the house?
Well, we have a management agreement that we offer to any new homeowner for a vacation home. And they can select if we go in there weekly, every 2 weeks, or monthly, but we recommend at least every 2 weeks.
Okay.
Because if a problem occurs over a period of a month, the inside of the house can be ruined.
Yeah, especially when you get mold or if there's water involved, things like that. Yeah.
Exactly.
Now, when you say, we inspect the home, and we're talking about the frequency of inspection, but what's involved in an inspection?
Well, if the home doesn't have a pool and we're just checking the interior of the house, then we're flushing all the toilets to make sure flappers don't go dry. We're checking all the ceiling and the AC vents, make sure there's no condensation stains, checking fireplaces, making sure the appliances are okay, none accidentally on as a result of a power shortage that makes things then go on. And we have prevented things such as bee infestation. We had a problem in a fireplace, and that would have caused a major issue if we hadn't found that. We've had roof leaks in connection to pools. We've had pool filters not working and going to the house, and a week later the water is all green.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So we do a thorough inspection, including looking at the yard to make sure that the sprinkler systems are still working.
All right. Now, when you do discover things like the bees or the pool or the sprinklers, do you just alert the homeowner, or do you take care of the repairs, or how's that handled?
Well, that is up to the individual homeowner. Some owners have vendors that they'd like us to use.
Okay.
Some homeowners have warranty companies that we have to call.
Okay.
But we'll coordinate all the repairs depending on what the owner wants us to do. Usually, if there's an issue, we'll take pictures, we send them to the owner and say, how would you like us to proceed? But if it's an emergency, like a hot water tank leaking, we take care of it.
Okay.
Exactly.
Well, and I think the bottom line of what you're talking about is risk. You're eliminating risk.
Yes.
So if I'm someone that lives in Chicago or Cincinnati and I want to own a second home, one of the biggest stumbling blocks of owning a second property is the risk involved of not being there, making sure the property is okay, having something like that happen that's going to be an unforeseen cost. So you basically give them peace of mind.
Exactly. And like this winter when it was so cold, we were going around and opening the cabinets under kitchen sinks, under vanities, so that the heat from the inside of the house can get to those pipes.
Yeah.
Because we were so afraid we were going to have pipes freezing this winter.
Right.
You can't do that if you're not here, but we go out, and if we have to go out more often, we just go.
Right.
Especially, as I said, with really cold weather.
Well, and obviously your clients are in very, very good hands.
Thank you.
So, Geri, as always, thanks so much for your time today, and we appreciate it.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.